Hello, everybody, and welcome into a Thursday, what I like to call Little Friday. It is August 22nd, and I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, I got to tell you, this is some incredible weather. Waking up this morning to some 50s and 60s, which I'll show you from the Kentucky Mesonet Network here in just a minute. But first, as we always do, we lead off with the Plano Cam. And there it is from Plano, Kentucky, a suburb of Bowling Green. You can see the beautiful blue sky, just a few high clouds, beautiful crepe myrtle, crepe myrtle. What did I say? Crepe Merkel or something? I don't know what I said, but anyway, you can see it continues to spread out and it's blooming. It's beautiful. Any of you have some crepe myrtles around? Yeah, you can see the wind just kind of blowing it gently out there. It's gorgeous. Got another gorgeous day on tap for us. The past couple of days have been gorgeous, and then we see a few clouds that come in, and then it looks like it wants to rain a little bit. Then it goes away. By sunset, we're all cleared up again, and everything looks fine. It's going to be kind of that way again today. Nothing that's coming anytime soon that would even be reminiscent of any kind of rain that I can see. And here's proof of that on the radar this morning as I blow it up here and let you see it in big screen mode. Nothing anywhere even close to us. So where would the nearest precipitation be? Well, I can zoom out and show you that you have to go a long way from Kentucky to even find any precipitation. You have to go all the way back here into Nebraska and to Kansas. That's where they're seeing some thunderstorms. There's this big dome of high pressure that's just setting right over the eastern half of the United States, and that is what is keeping everything nice and dry. But as that high pressure moves east, starting today, we're going to start to feel a little bit more of that heat and humidity coming back with a more southerly wind flow. And eventually, we could find some rain in the forecast, but it's going to be a while. I think it's going to be a long while before we see any rain. There's a possibility, slim possibility, that something could pop up on Friday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, but that's a big if. Some of the models are saying nope. A couple of other models are going, yeah, it's a possibility. It's one of those kind of situations. We just kind of have to wait and see what develops. All right, here's what you really want to see. Those temperatures this morning starting out. Oh my goodness. Even better than yesterday. Look at that. 55 in Burkesville. You've got 58 in Metcalfe County near Edmonton, 56 in Hart County and near Morgantown, 60 here in Bowling Green. You've got 57 over in Hopkins County near Madisonville. I mean, it's just absolutely wonderful. These are the kind of temperatures I like waking up to. Little bit of a light wind from the north and east. But as we go through time, that wind is going to shift direction. Once the high pressure moves east, then we'll start to get that southerly flow that I was talking about that's going to help us warm up. Dew points are still in the 50s. Look at that dew point at 50 at the Corvette plant right now at 7:52 on this Thursday morning. 50 is the dew point over in Bon Air. 50 is the dew point over in Metcalfe County. Oh, there's a 49. 49, the dew point in Russell County at Jamestown. Oh, there's a 49 up in Grayson County. Wow. Now, in comparison, I want to do this. I want to do this comparison just so you know, because a lot of you are like, so why do I care about the dew point? The dew point is the amount of moisture that's the degree, the temperature that the amount of moisture can hold. Okay. So when there is 100% relative humidity, that means the air temperature and the dew point temperature are one and the same. So when you've got dew points that have been in the upper 60s to low 70s, that is some thick, muggy, nasty air. But when you've got dew points like this that are in the 40s and 50s, it's like that. Oh, that's why, to me, you should pay more attention to the dew point than you should the relative humidity, because it really tells the story much better than what relative humidity does. Relative humidity is just a percentage of how humid the air is. So you can have 100% relative humidity and it still be dry and nice like it is now when you've got the temperature and the dew point equal. But the dew points, golly, that's for August. I mean, this is unheard of. But it's about to go away, as you'll see with the model blender. Here it comes. We go from 82, maybe 83 today to mid to upper 80s tomorrow and the weekend. The weekend is when you're really going to start to feel the heat. Summer will be back, and big time back. No more of these very nice, comfortable mornings. No more of these cool evenings for a while. All next week is going to be hot and humid. And look at those mid to even upper 90s. That may be pushing it. I'm looking at the blend of models here and seeing some of the models trying to push closer to the upper 90s, maybe even close to 100. Could it be that last big shot of hot air before we completely change over to fall? It's possible. We'll see. But you do see after next week that next weekend we start to cool back down into the 80s. So, yes, we're going to have to endure another round of heat and humidity with temperatures in the 90s, above average temperatures, and those dew points climbing back into the 60s and 70s. That's going to happen next week. But by next weekend, it's going to come back down. So we just got to wait this out. I mean, it's exactly today, it's 30 days until fall. Exactly. 1 month as of today until the beginning of fall. Now, that doesn't mean that on the first day of fall, everything just starts to fall in place and we're just like, fall is here and the temperature automatically changed. And no, it doesn't work that way. It has on a couple of times I can remember, it has happened that way. In fact, I think last year it did happen that way. It was kind of strange. But as you know, around here, anything can happen. We'll just have to be patient. But rain is something that we're not going to see, I don't think, for a while. And therefore, things are just going to get drier and drier. So you need to keep that in mind if you're worried about any kind of plants or anything like that, your yard. Here's a look today, right now, nothing happening. High pressure in control. We get into this evening. There is a little disturbance, a little short wave here. May touch off a few clouds, but that's about it. Here's midnight tonight, then tomorrow morning, then tomorrow evening. You don't see any shower activity here, but on the backside of this ridge of high pressure, which will be over the Virginias and the Carolinas, there has been some of the models trying to put in a little pop-up shower possible tomorrow afternoon. Most of you will not see it. But if you do happen to get one, then at least I can say, hey, I told you there might be one. But according to this map, nothing tomorrow afternoon and evening. Here's Saturday. Here's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like yesterday, it's like, nope. So that's what I'm saying. We're going to go another 7, maybe 8 days or longer before we even get any kind of rain or measurable rainfall. So if you're in need of water, or if you're in need of some wet weather for any kind of a crop or plant or whatever you've got outdoors, even your yard, you're going to have to wait, or you're going to have to come up with an alternative, because it's going to get dry. And right now, as of yesterday, we're about 1 inch and 1400ths behind, or off pace for the month of August to where we are right now. So we're a little bit behind, and we could get a little more behind before any kind of rain starts to move back in. All right, that'll do it for this Thursday edition of the podcast this morning. Thanks to everybody who watched and chimed in this morning. Remember, I'm on the radio right now at Sam 100.7, and then I'll be on your TV tonight and streaming to our weather app at News40 at 5, 6, and 10. God bless you, and have a great day.